heating it. So I actually was pushing in the outside hot air into a very small enclosed space and superheating this room. So I was absolutely fucking roasting myself. And by the time I got past all that and finally got some sleep, I was just exhausted. And I hadn't had much sleep. Is that 2 hammerheads? That is. I hadn't had much sleep for the week of the heat wave. And then when I did try to sleep, yeah, it just wasn't going well. So I wasn't having a great week and I just wanted to sleep on the weekend. And then I couldn't get that. I was just exhausted. Well, we're back to peaceful music, so that should be them all dead, unless there's like one right at the back or something. So yeah, let's start pulling apart stuff. So I get 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, I understand that. See, I've got a delayed onset sleep aphasia disorder, so I don't fall asleep very quickly. I also fall asleep in the wrong time zone to where I am, which doesn't help. And when I do fall asleep, I'm a very, very light sleeper, so I'm prone to waking up multiple times throughout the night, or very easily. So it does suck. But most of the time, because I've been streaming during the night and like sleeping during the day, it hasn't been too bad. It's mostly been working for me because of the times when my body wants to sleep, I'm sleeping, and when it wants to be awake, I'm awake. But just with the heat wave, I wasn't getting that daytime sleep, you know, so it wasn't catching up. And then by the time I was trying to set stuff up on the weekend, it was just a lot. It was so much. So yeah, I just ended up resting heaps. And then when we did get it set up, I let everybody that's participating know. Hey, Waver, welcome in. Yeah. So hopefully the fucking Streamiverse on Wednesday goes fine. Because I would have had more time to play around with it on the weekend, get it more tested and stuff, but we're just going to have to go with what it is. And you know what? Even if shit goes wrong, it just is that way, you know, streaming sometimes, so it'll be whatever. So how you doing? I'm doing alright, Waver. I'm like pretty sleepy because the music's peaceful and the ocean's peaceful and it's been raining here pretty much non-stop all day. So I was in like a pretty like sleepy, drowsy mood when I started. And then my base got attacked a few times. And I've been like, I've been not understanding half of the conversations tonight. So it's been one of those nights too. So it's been peaceful and confusing, but I've been like highly amused throughout of it. So it's all great. It's pretty great. That sounds very nice. Oh yeah, Shadow's here too. Shadow's here as well. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure you had questions from him the other day. Something about a recipe, and I don't remember what it was. But he never got to tell you what a superpower was, just out of interest. I'm running out of space. I could go chuck some of this back on the boat, or I could keep, like, looking around. It's in here. I've still got 3 slots in my inventory because I left, like, a bunch of guns back home. My armor is better. I like the fact that it tells me the value of a lot of these items. And the thing is, like, some of the higher price stuff when trading, I like the trading system in this. I gotta say that. One of the few things I really like in this game is the weird trading system that's like, it's not enough or this or that or whatever. And you just gotta kind of like deal with it when you're talking to a trader. Those look like they're exactly the same. And I got another rubber ducky then, didn't I? I had to visit a new school tomorrow. That's probably a good thing after that trip that you went on where they like fucking left you behind. You're very nervous though. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. It's not fun fucking meeting new people. Oh, water. Give me that. Give me the soda too, actually. So it wasn't really on Friday. It's first day of the cold. Yeah. Shadow's sick at the moment. I've got a second rubber ducky. That's pretty cool. I gotta go put this on back in the boat so that I can like keep looting shit. Yeah, no, they went on a trip the other week, Shadow, and left fucking a Waver behind by herself for fucking several hours. Didn't even apologize or anything, so that was pretty fucking rip. Yeah. So I don't blame her for fucking changing schools. They're pretty dicks. That's not the ammo I want, it's this one. Yeah, there we go. And put that behind. Yeah. Yeah, it was one of those fucking conversations. It's like, excuse me, but what did they do to a waiver now? It's so mean. Oh, man. But anyway. I'm going to take apart everything that's here. I'm pretty sure everybody on this thing is dead. I think. God damn. There we go. Fucking hell. I might one day hit these things. I don't have very good, like, perception for fucking hitting these things. Sometimes I hit them, sometimes I'm too far back. Yeah. I gotta admit, I do also destroy my base so much. I need to put my planter boxes, like, somewhere else. I need to put them somewhere else on my own base. Can I destroy these? Yes. A radio. What? Okay. Alright. How did I get a radio from this thing? This is a very unusual game. It's got me interested now when you can get fucking radios from barrels. Her stamina is absolutely cactus too. Okay. Not from that one. This is very bored for an hour. Yeah. Plus, if I recall right, I think you were like cold as well too, so that wasn't cool. Main thing was they shouldn't have fucking left you behind. They should have better attendants, like, checking than that. I can't get up there. This one looks like it goes in the other side, maybe. That's some good scrap. That's some real good scrap. I'm hoping that maybe there's some extra components. I don't know what I need them for. I can't fucking remember. I think I was gonna make... I need to have a look at it on the other thing, don't I? I actually need to look at it on my blueprint bench. I want to make this and some other stuff. I've got all these so far. I haven't made that. Let's see. And that. I am making wall spikes at the moment. The only thing I do wish that I could do with this game is I wish there was a little bit more stacking crafting. So, like, I wish I could say craft like a few stacks or something, or maybe even like stack up making what do you call it, the ores into ingots. That would be lovely. So I think a new skill might be better. Hopefully they are. They should be. I don't mind doing a competent teacher. Got a whole class lost and led the whole trip back to hotel myself. It's a 15-year-old. Look, not everybody can have good woodsman skills and shit like that, or even just like good compass skills and stuff, but still, at least you're able to help them. At least you're able to, like, get them out of there. I know that, like, if I was ever put in a position where I'm supposed to be helping direct somebody around, we're all going to be lost for a very long time. That's a fact. I'm so fucking directionally challenged. It's not even funny. Like, I don't know. And, like, I hate it when places, like, change things around a little bit, because then I can also get lost. I kind of want to fuck up those sharks, but I don't know if what they're above is worth it. Nice crash. Was it Mir24? I was just looking at it. I'm like, can I scrap this? That's why I was kind of climbing all over it. I also was risking falling off then. I don't know if you can get hurt from a distance of falling. You know what? Let's find out. That wasn't that far. I was expecting higher. Yeah, I kind of like looted the whole place anyway. I just want to know, what are these sharks protecting? Because there's two of them. I don't see what they're, like, protecting that much. Is that nice? What plushie would you want to make? Is that I heard I can learn how to make plushies. Yeah, I thought we had that conversation a little while back, Waiver. Because, like, you wanted to, like, learn how to make plushies and stuff like that. I thought it was really cool. Have you found out where you can, like, start making them and stuff? Oh, in school. That's even cooler. I want to drive, and I want to... no, put me back in the boat. Put the sail down. Let's try to find out. I think home's back that way. That's it. Bunnies. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Bunnies or puppies was kind of what I was expecting. But yeah, that'd be really cool if you could make them. It'd be even cooler if you could make them in class and stuff. I absolutely failed at sewing. Like, really failed at sewing. Like, I don't know, I could do like a single stitch. Like, if I have to fix a hem or some shit like that, I've got to do singular pin stitches. There's no way I can, like, stitch something properly. You give me one of those, like, sewing machine thingies, like a semi-modern looking one. I can work with that pretty fine. You give me anything older or more manual, and we're just talking about destroying things, aren't we, then? Because that's what's happening. I was not very good with home economics. It was the cutest, after all. I had mostly bears. Yeah. So I had a neon yellow one the size of an adult fist. It's my favorite. What a little bear. I got a bunny, I think, every single year for Easter. It was really a weird concept because obviously by the time I was like a teenager, I had like, you know, a dozen or so. The fuck are you doing, Phoenix? Apparently Phoenix is doing record speed laps. Phoenix is my cat for anybody that doesn't know. We've got Phoenix and Azula, and Phoenix must be frisky at the moment because he keeps running down the house, like kind of like doing a massive lap under the desk and then like trying to get back out the door without slamming into the wall or the door. And he's not really succeeding because I keep hearing him like thump into things. He won't have like any issues. He's probably just used the box or something like that and he's got spare energy now. I love how cats function. They're just like, oh, went and took a whiz. Now have all this energy to burn. Cats do be cats. Cats are definitely doing what cats do. Look, at least he's running around and instead of puking or something like that. That's always appreciated that he's not doing that. I'll find one of those later. I'd love to have pottery classes in school. Was I going to try one pottery class, a craftsmanship school trip, made an ashtray. I can't remember if we had anything quite like that. We had, like, I don't know, we had woodworking, which I actually liked. I made a jewelry box, and it was alright. It's actually still solid to this day. Probably the most fucking structurally sound thing I've ever built in my life. Apart from a fence. I did build a full fucking fence for this place. What else? What else was there? We didn't have, like, metalworking or anything like that. We didn't have any, like, clay stuff or whatever. We had, like, art. I didn't even take art. I hated the art teacher. I know that sounds super petty. Oh, man. I wish it would just fill my inventory. Yeah, you know, it's going to have issues with that. Yeah, no, I hated the art teacher. I did, like, one, either half a year or a solid year of classes with them. And she just absolutely hated everything I drew. Like, I could draw. I just wanted to learn more techniques and more creativity and shit with it. And, yeah, I was basically told not to draw the way I draw, which if I was told not to draw the way I draw, we wouldn't have my avatar this day and age. So, God forbid I fucking left her classes. Let's see, what else? I don't know. I found that they were incredibly boring. Like, it demotivated me towards art. So, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't take that stuff. I do remember being in it for a while, but I remember it being one of the few ones where I actually transferred out of the class, which was rare. It was really rare for me to hate something that much. But I think even my parents saw that it was affecting, like, my art and shit and got me out of it. What is that? What do you hate so much, Aweva? So that too, where my art isn't art. Oh, you hate that your art isn't art. Yeah. Yeah, I hate it when art teachers don't let you use your own creative medium. Like, it's got to be this specific thing or it's not good or it's not art or whatever. And it's like, art is art. It's like that meme. It's literally that meme. It's like, art is art. I think most of you guys know the Incredibles guy and stuff like that, what I'm on about. I do want to keep that on me. That can go back. I've got so much of this shit. I might actually sell some of this. I made some, but I don't need that much of it. It goes into something else later. Put this all in here. I'll go sell it. Be fine. What's it? Teacher always told me I'm like ruining the meaning of art. You know what it is, the waiver. They just can't appreciate your buff puppies and like hamsters and stuff. That's all it is. That's honestly all it is. So they just can't fucking deal with that. Like, I can just imagine the kind of conversation where they've got to like justify to themselves how their fucking art degree has boiled down to like you being creative enough to think of something like that, and how they weren't allowed to. Like, that's all I think of it as. I still think it's awesome though. That's it. Why is a banana on a wall art and not mine? I don't even want to try to get into technicalities of that. It's stupidity mostly. Like, there's so much fucking technical shit behind it that's unnecessary. Let's see. Is my boxes still here? They sink? Oh, they've been sinking. That's interesting. There's some more. I don't like that when I ask for it to fill my inventory, it just dumps fucking everything. I kind of feel like I'm going to lose stuff doing that. Give me my fish. My fish. Go back up here. That's the only thing I learned from real artists is like, you must learn how to draw fast and good. Yes, some of them are like that though. Like, you don't have to draw fast to be good. Like, it's great if you can, but it's not like a prerequisite to being great at all. Like, it just means that you can draw fast. And often if you pay close enough attention, a lot of the times when people draw fast, there's not a lot of like super great inspiration to it, unfortunately. I want to put this up here. Other one's downstairs. There we go. That amuses me. I should probably repair my shit. So I always liked art, was never good at it. People around me are always straightforward and saying that Drew sucks, so I gave up on avoiding art at all costs. That's really unfortunate. Like, that's the worst thing is when somebody demotivates you like that. I think like part of the reason why I still do so much art is just because like it was one of the few things I was like strongly praised for growing up. So like from my perspective, I just see it as like, yeah, of course I'd keep drawing because people said it was great. And when it's one of the few positive things that you hear regularly, like the only downside to it is that there's a point in time where you get old enough that people stop being impressed with it and start being like, oh, that's, you know, could do better or do it differently or something like that. And then they start getting critical about shit. And you're like, really? Like, is that necessary? And that's my only thing with it is like, I think when I was like really little, a lot of people were like, oh, that's really great. Like, it's really, really cool. Like, you've done well. And then as I got older and stuff, it's like, big whoop, you can draw. It's like, oh, wow, geez, okay. I didn't realize that this is where that was going. All right, that'll be enough for that corner. I do want to get a couple of lanterns down here. Wherever the fuck lanterns are. They're in here somewhere. Light lanterns. I want like a fireball if I can. A hanging lantern? I'll make one of those, maybe. This area is constantly under attack. Is that, I used that machine before. What machine? I'm curious what machine I've missed a bit. Sorry, I waver. As a craft, as with any craft, speed comes with experience. Come back here, you. As a speed comes with experience, some drawing good. Same as drawing good, so you can focus on drawing how you like. You have fun, which brings motivation to draw more. That's another thing too, is if you're really if you're very good at drawing, you can tend to like get up some good speed over time. So it's best not to like stress about it. Like at the moment, I'm back down to like drawing pretty slowly. And you guys see that when I'm doing art streams anyway, because like I take a while, but it's only because like I took like about, I don't know, around about a decade break when I was recovering from my injuries and stuff like that. So I just don't have that kind of speed. It's going to take me a little while to get back up there too, unfortunately. But I will get there. Eventually, I'll get there. It just takes time. It can be very slow to go. Put a couple of these bastards in this corner. I need some fucking light when shit's attacking. Shove it under that tree for all I care. There we go. You get up here. There. Now I should be able to see when something attacks. This is great. It's a little excessive, but it's fine. Oh, man. Is it the duck machine? Oh, the duck up the stairs. Oh, yeah. I've been recently trying myself 3D modeling things do look kind of ugly and stuff, but people make them for really appreciate them. Honestly, it gives me enough courage to keep doing it. I'm really good at getting auto-modded by your chat. Yeah, it depends what you've been trying to say. Like, I'm not getting any of whatever you're trying to say, so it must be some of the blocked phrases or something, is my guess. Because usually what happens with auto-mod is, and most people do get this generally like the first time they visit anyway, give or take. Usually like the first week that you guys like talking and stuff, you get like auto-modded a little bit, but generally if something's like a suspected term, it will be... Whoops, I destroyed something. If it's a suspected term, it will put it through for verification for me or a mod. If it's a blocked term, it won't show it to me at all. So it depends what it is. And I know that you can't even like put it up to like suggest what it is. So I had the same thing in the beginning, don't worry. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm destroying all these because I can't fucking hit it. It's okay. I want to move these out of here anyway. Because even though it's keeping it safe, and I want to just build like the little plants in here, I somehow put all my big trees. So I'm going to get rid of this as a line. I know I've planted stuff. Cool. I want one line, and I don't know if I can get back up. I got rid of my other light. I need one of these about here. Give a take. Jump on to get out of here. There we go. Getting creative. So I do want one line in here. What are you up to, Phoenix? I'm watching you. So this has not been beneficial for me to put them all up here together. Because once I put a fucking tree in here, accidental or not, it's like, oh, I can't see shit. I'm going to try to get rid of what I can. A big message I sent got auto-modded. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, the problem is that, like, it takes a little while for people to get used to it because I've got very high settings. I got a lot of protective settings on and stuff like that like my mods don't have to actively be here all the time. And a lot of the terms and phrases and shit might seem like they're very benign, but if I've had like one or two people be like persistent or like extra shitty about something, I just turn it right up. I just don't have any tolerance, and it's easier to just explain it to somebody later and be like, I'm sorry, but somebody ruined it for us, than to deal with it over and over again from somebody that doesn't get the hint. That's at least been in my experience. I've had a couple of people that were like, didn't think that they were being disrespectful, or at least didn't care if they were, and just were over and over again. And it was really frustrating. I was like right in the beginning, so I turned up all the settings really heavy, and it's just been like up since, and a lot of it's been pretty good. For the most part, like most people are pretty good. Well, I've got a fantastic group of weirdos. You guys are all pretty great. I should clarify that. It's a completely understandable, better safe than sorry. The rules respect the rules. Yeah. It's funny that I'm getting automated so many times. Don't you worry about it. Like, it's nothing personal. Whatever's being said, it's probably just one of the banned phrases that's like triggering it. That's all it will be. And I feel like there's at least maybe one or two people a month that probably get that, and it's frustrating. We're just talking about how the auto mod waiver picks up on like certain phrases, and or sometimes what it does is I don't even get a chance to see what a message is. Like, we had this with somebody else a little while ago, and it just kept on auto modding their entire conversation, and I wouldn't get any of it, and they'd be like, I can't even talk to you, and I'm like, but I don't know what you're trying to say, but you got to stop saying shit, because obviously it's getting modded. I feel like I remember who that was, but I'm not going to call him out. Alright, so all my sticks and shit, I just don't want to plant. I know I kind of have. Some of these I've planted, I think, trees. Those ones look like trees, and I didn't want to plant trees. What I want to do is I want to get the trees planted like fucking out there somewhere, like on a rock or something weird, you know, like over here or something. Else will do it. Let me put a couple of things over here if I can, and see if I can plant my trees well over here like this. Yeah, okay. So about squared off like that. I should have enough wood on me to make this, give or take. Whoop. I'll do it. That's it. What type of magic would you want to have? Oh yeah, that's right. We were talking about this like last week, weren't we? Let's see. There we go. Okay. So that, I don't know how I fuck this up every time. Like this slot's good, and then this slot's bonk. Like what the fuck happened? Either way, I should be able to put a couple of little thingies up here. So, see, not that. You, letterboxes. I don't have that much cloth, but I'm going to go for it. Try to get some all the way up on the edges. I kind of want to be able to see them. So I want about a space like that so I can actually see where the fucking planter is, maybe. I don't have any more cloth. That's okay, I don't have cloth. But I could plant my trees out here. And I could plant my food over here, hopefully. Once I stop getting weird seeds, I've also got potatoes on me. I don't want to plant more potatoes. They don't make much more than alcohol. But what have I got? I have got lemons. I'm low on lemons. We can plant some lemons. Let's plant some of those. Let's see, have I got room for you? Yes, I do. Also fish. There we go. So I want to be like the Avatar. I've got like several questions about which Avatar. I'm thinking like, I don't know. I'm thinking like Avatar Aang. We could be talking about a different Avatar here. This is the magic of the element, fire and air and so on. So we are talking about like, you know, what do you call it? The cartoon Avatar? Because the funny thing is like you've got Avatar the movie and then you've got like my Avatar that's on screen and then we've got, you know, Avatar, Aang and Korra. Stuff like that. So you got to narrow it down sometimes. Is that a crab? I think that's a crab. I love Momo. Yeah, Momo's pretty awesome. I always like appreciated how Sokka and like Momo were always like conversing and stuff. Like they always just had a thing together. They're so great. There's some mushrooms. Yeah, Sokka's pretty amazing. So the funny thing is, like you guys might notice, my cat is named Azula. So I do actually like, you know, the show Avatar. How did you even see that crab? Oh man, you wait until I start playing fucking PUBG and you wait until I see the dots moving in the distance to shoot. I just see them. I just do. It's like, I come from the era of when graphics were like a couple of pixels shifting on screen. So, like, let's see. Let's focus in on something. See if I can spot something. I know there's a fish over there. Can you see it where the green dot is? There's a marlin right there. Just follow where the green dot in the middle of the screen is. Let me know if you can see it. Right there. Like, for instance, that's one of the things, like, that's relatively easy for me to see. The crabs and stuff, they're like a reddishy color in the water, so they kind of stand out a bit. You can't see it. There's two fish right there. There's two marlins. There's actually a third one. There's three marlins right there. If I hold my screen really still, you might be able to see it. Actually, hold up. I'll go get the binoculars for you guys. I get the binoculars out. Hey, whoa, Thunder player. Oh man, don't say that. Snipe will be all up on my ass about that. He plays it, and I don't think he appreciates if I would play it. Where did I put them? I thought it was in this one. Yeah, there. Give me these. Okay, let me show you. Where is my button? That one. Okay, so fish are right there. See? There's a fish. So yeah, they're dead center screen. So that's what I'm looking at. And there's another set over there. There's a shark. Yeah. What else? What else are we looking at? There should be people over here. Probably, maybe. Yeah, there's one right there where my green cursor is. Right in the dead center screen, there's one. That's a person right there. Not moved. Oh, moved a little bit just then. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have my glasses on, my eyes aren't sore, but I can generally see when there's movement and shit like that. Like, this is the only problem. If I turn up the graphics on a game really high and it gets too pretty, I can't fucking see shit. So, there is that. Let me put this back. Is it called hacks? Yeah, I don't blame you. I may need new glasses. I don't think you do. I think I'm just used to what I'm looking at too. Plus, if you're watching on a mobile, It's not helping you. I need to put wood in this. Let's load that up. Let's say something is ready to bake. Yeah, I know something's ready to bake. Is it what the PUBG does to people? Oh man, I did show you guys Deer Hunter, right? I did show you the clip in Discord of Deer Hunter, right? That shows you like the pixels that I used to hunt and how like I'm just used to like a different kind of visual sort of spectrum of it. I don't have mushrooms. Yeah, I don't know. I think it just comes from that kind of era that I'm just used to watching pixels very slightly move, and I can like figure out that that's something that needs to be shot at a distance. I shouldn't need any more of that. Do I have cloth? I don't, but I should have cotton. Yeah, I've got a bit of cotton. Let's make that. Make a heap of cloth. I also missed something back there. I was talking to Aprillic Discord about how other types of magic would work, like chronomancy, time magic, transmutation, restoration, and so on. Oh yeah, we were fucking getting deep into those conversations. That should be enough of that. I will plant some cotton if I can. Give me these cotton seeds. They'll be more valuable to me at the moment, and I'll grab some more wood. I'll get some planted. I wish I was sick. What's that do you play the guitar? Oh my god, Aweber. You're so harassing him about like whether he's going to play the guitar. Poor man. Poor man's been sick. He comes back to being asked if he can play the guitar yet. Can you imagine it? It's like you get a cold for a little while and you come back and you're a fucking expert in it. That'd be hilarious. Up here. Oh man. How does it make sure to tune it? Make sure my guitar is ready for playing. Yeah, well, if you ever do like play some, I'll definitely like check Discord and shit for it. Let me stretch my arm for a second. All right, I want to plant stuff over here. I think I can get away with planting some cotton up and on here. I think that would work very nicely. Let's see, build that. Yeah. See if I can get away with a couple of these up here, like that. They'll do it. Oh man. Yeah, so as I was saying before with the fucking Avatar stuff and Azula and so on. So yeah, we were tossing up because eventually we'll get another cat and we're not really sure. Like it's going to be, what is it? It's a blue version of Phoenix. So we'll need it to have like a kind of like, I don't know, a name in line with like blue or I don't know, we didn't want to go with water because we've got Azulas for fire. So I don't know, weren't really sure what to go with names, but it's some fucking years out yet. We've already been waiting over 12 because it's a rare genetic mutation that happens to get it. Yeah, either way, we've been on a list with Phoenix's breeder for fucking donkey's years. We'll get one eventually. I'm just having a quick look around. I might just go fuck up a nearby like area. This has been pretty good. Nothing's been coming in. I've got that crab. There's a couple of areas that's underwater nearby, like over there. I could probably pop my nose in under there. That's probably not that far out. Let me put some shit away. So don't worry, you're not forcing me, just encouraging me. Lol. What about the piano? Yeah, we were talking about that last week a little bit. Because like, I've played on the piano before a little bit, but like I don't have any formal training. Let's get you some food and some water. Get this filled up. Let's fill that up. It has got wood. I don't have wood on me. The piano will be fun, but a bit longer fingers. What's it than usual? I do have a bit longer fingers than usual, but do not have access to it anyway. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is also having access to a piano. Piano is one of the harder things to like just get access and learn because you either need one or you need to know somebody that has one. I think I can put rope in there. I'm just going to turn my heater off for a second. Hold on. I realized it was like just starting to get warm. And I'm like, I don't see any cats utilizing it at the moment, so I might as well just turn that off. It was so fucking cold earlier today. It's gonna lurk again. Have to participate in War Thunder Squadron battles once again. Have absolutely wonderful stream. No worries. You have a good rest of your day or night. I'm not sure which it is yet, but I'll learn it